Alright, I guess I'm back doing these reactions. I think this is the perfect way to actually do a good reaction. Even though I could have done other ones, but I don't know. I was trying to figure a way to avoid them, but I guess I really can't avoid them. It's so long. In my heart, I was like, I want to do this, even though they're losing or winning. Either way, I just miss doing these reactions, even though they were not getting a lot of views or a lot of likes. We'll see what happens for this one. Anyway, the Blazers win. God, a struggling game to an injured Warriors team. Just like the Blazers, they're injured too. Too many injuries on both teams, and personally, I think both teams have been very, very disappointing. And I'm going to say especially the Blazers because people have more high expectations than the Warriors because of Clay being out the entire season. Anyways, let's look at the stats. The Warriors got D'Angelo Russell was just killing them again. Not a lot of these guys you don't even know, but you gotta give these guys some credit. There is something going on, but in the future, but I don't know what they'll plan to do for D'Angelo Russell. I really don't know. And then the Blazers. The bench was not that great, even though they're dealing with so many injuries. And no more Tolliver Bazemore. But Lillard 61 points. Not only is it a career high, it's a franchise high. And I want this guy. I want him to get more help. Just something. Give him other players that he needs. In times like this, or in games like this, when we see Lillard, or even in the playoff series this last season, in the playoffs, not other big stars even mentioned Portland, and this is where I'm just so frustrated of wondering, if you want to always mention Damian Lillard and would like to play with him, why not just come to Portland? I swear, it never happens. This man is literally giving his entire heart out to the city of Portland. He's doing whatever he can for this team, especially this season, dealing with all the injuries. Field goal percentage and all the stats, as you can see. And Whiteside, he had a double-double, but there's still some things that I'm still having some ticked-off moments with Whiteside. So, what did this game prove? That is that Lillard once again deserves to be in the All-Star game. To me, this game just proves it. And honestly, I just think Lillard giving his heart and soul, even when situations like this, because I'm telling you, he's not thinking of tanking. He's thinking of getting to the playoffs. That's what Lillard is thinking right now in his head. And the thing is, though, when Nurk, Zach, Scal, when they come back healthy, what will this team be? And to me, that's the big question. Now, Trevor Ariza, I'm not 100% sure if he's going to play this Thursday or not, but I do think defensive-wise, he's a D3 player, and hopefully he does help this team out, and Portland would have him for another 2 years. I think after this season, he's got a player option on that second year. But really, I feel like these Blazers are not done making moves yet, trade-wise. I personally would not be surprised if they actually do trade Hassan Whiteside. I know that sounds odd, especially when he's the leading blocker this year so far. And to me, honestly, it just kind of shocks me that he's so far the NBA's leading blocker. And I just think about guys that they could trade. Kevin Love, that's one. But here's the thing. If you get Kevin Love, then you might as well ask for, Tristan Thompson. And yet, he doesn't really do that much. This year he's been playing all right, but Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love would probably be something I would have to trade for if I had to get rid of Whiteside. But I don't know if they'll do that or not. But I don't think this team is done making moves trade-wise. I think they need to get more bench players on the team. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade Gary Trent Jr. and Anthony Simons and maybe Nassir Little to get something out of some stars. And yet they're young and they're worth so much. So anything could happen. Well, today was a good day to be a Blazer. Blazers win this one 129 to 124.